Hey everybody, what's up? Happy Saturday. As you can see, I'm reversed with the light again, so I hope it works out. Um, my husband is assuring me we're going to do something in the basement. But we make it work. So, happy end of 2022. Who's excited that this year
Woo!
is over? It's been a challenging year. It's been a lot of learning and
Oh,
yeah, it's been something. It's been one of the most challenging years of my life. I would say not necessarily the most challenging, but in a lot of ways that is true. Maybe you feel the same way. There's this huge energy switch that's going to be happening going into this new year. Just tomorrow we're going to be starting. Everything is changing and we have this really huge sense that there is this one portal closing and another one opening. And I definitely am feeling that. So today we've got the cosmos coming forward. We've got the archangels here with us as well. And we've got the ascended masters. So we're still giving guidance on this climb we're doing. Okay. We're just taking the steps one after the another. And as this one portal closes and another one begins, we're just getting all the numbers are related to, I keep seeing them everywhere. I don't know about you, but the number 19 and the number 10. So it's like we're finishing one cycle where we're healing and getting into this oneness to open up with this full energy and go into a new cycle. So the archangels wanted to come in today as well. Let's get in today to today's daily insight. Here's my cup I'm using. I'm going to take a quick drink of coffee. Mm, it's been super nice because my daughter is on break, but she goes back to school on Monday. So we'll start doing these a little bit earlier. But let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with our feminine energy today. Again, the Astro Oracle is coming up. Okay. And what's interesting is today we're not using the whole deck. I was guided to use only the lenses and the patterns. Okay. So this is for our feminine energy, the left side of the ladder. We're going to go ahead and choose three of these cards that are letting us know what's going on with today's energy. And then also an archangel wants to come forward. We've got the Archangel Fire Oracle, but again, I've been led to only take out certain cards. So we've got 13 cards here. I want to go ahead and show you what's on bottom. We've got Christelle coming forward, talking about the structure is all about creating and illuminating the Sacred Heart, illuminating our spiritualization process, which is what we're really talking about here. And this is the structure we're moving into. The 44, the initiation to change our structure. Today's numerology at 333 on the clock is a number four. Okay, so we've got the number four coming in big time. So this is where we're heading collectively. We're walking into using the Christ consciousness impulse to spiritualize ourselves and really uncover our true essence and our true gifts that we have to offer to the rest of the collective. So isn't this beautiful? All right. On the bottom, let's get into it for the feminine energy. Look at this, a solar calm. This is the magic that's at hand as we go from one portal into another. It's like there's a calming in the universe as there's much happening, much happening in the background. Do you see? There's much happening in the background to an order for us to kind of slip into and bring back and kind of start. Do you see this is like an unfolding? This is what we've been going through these last couple weeks. There's like this unfolding, undoing, lots of energy shifting. Much has been learned. That energy is being swapped out, so to speak. And we're getting ready to go into this whole new cycle and not just a new cycle, a new age. a new age. It's just crazy. So it's time to take advantage of the solar calm. Go inside, which is perfect for the feminine energy because we want to receive information and guidance about this structure change, and how we can maneuver within it. Okay. So, of course, whenever we're talking about that, we definitely want to make sure as we see all the colors of the rainbow coming here vibrant, our communication style is our chakras. That's how we communicate to the cosmos. This is how we understand how the gears are shifting. This is how we understand the insights. Sure, we can look at our astrological chart and receive, and really kind of plan ahead. However, it's just like it's in times like these that that the senses are heightened to pick up. Okay. So there's a solar calm going on right now. I actually feel it in the universe as we are, like I said, preparing to go into a whole new arena. Could it be a new epoch, a new age? The age of Aquarius is upon us. So let's go ahead and find out what is going on. We're going to be doing quite a few four shuffles here. We've got Virgo coming up, the number 6. We're still in this integration. Do you see, like, we've got our hands in the wheat? There's this materialization. I feel actually we've got digest. Yes, it's like we're digesting. A lot of energy has been popping up, right? It's actually been popping up and grabbing in a way, but definitely popping up to catch your attention, popping up for a review, popping up for you to recycle, recode. Okay. So I definitely am feeling that. So, how can you have a hands on approach with yourself? Okay. Again, Mercury retrograde. It's not a good time to start new projects. Here we go. We're showing that with the square here. Okay. Whenever we have a square, it says tension. It's not ideally the best time to maneuver, but it is into new things. Okay, so it's like you want to try and do something new. You might crash into the window, is what I'm seeing and hearing here. There's a healing process. There's an undoing, so that when you can move forward, it is exactly what you need. Okay. So we've got Mercury retrograde all the way till January 19th. So really take your time. A huge message today, as you will see later on with a channeled message from Archangel Raziel, is to really, like, not pressure yourself. Allow the divine process to occur. Okay. Immerse yourself into this new structure. What does it look like? How do you feel? What is it what does it feel like? Okay? What does it smell like? What are you seeing? How are you feeling? What are the things that you're experiencing? So this is a time to really get inside and really formulate the creator within you. And then taking the time to grab onto the things that you want to see. This is the best time to immerse yourself into your journal. Okay. I highly recommend using a journal at this time. If you don't use one, just some way to kind of keep track of the things that are coming. It doesn't have to be anything official. You can absolutely use paper. There's just a lot happening. Look at this. We've got an 11. It's the 11th hour. We're actually here. The time is now to transit from one into another. We have a progression. We've climbed these hurdles, and now we're immersing into something different. Okay. I was feeling this. I love seeing this in the cards. And look at, it's 10. Oh my gosh, is it 1010? It's almost 10. Okay. I'm like looking at this. It's like, what is going on? Because there's 3 dials. We got the second hand, we've got the patterns within the patterns, right? But now is the divine timing. Look at this. We're on the 10 and we're circling around. It's almost 10 o'clock, which means we have alignment to closing up one cycle. And with that 10, we're always starting a new one. So it's like our energy is kind of split in a way. And so the reason I'm bringing this up is this is a great time to pull back, to review what makes you feel good, what makes you not feel good. Okay. Things like that. Yeah. All right. So on bottom, there's another 11. So 11, 11. The age of Aquarius is upon us. I feel it so much. This is all about nourishing your soul, allowing yourself to step into your own gifts, your own uniqueness, your own creativity. This is a great time with that solar calm to really express yourself in the arts, maybe through writing, maybe through painting, sketching. There's so many different ways that you can express yourself, but allow yourself to receive nourishment at this time because as we head into a new structure, we need to pull back and replenish so that we can step forward with, all grace. And look at 11 o'clock, 11 minutes on the clock. I mean, are you feeling the 11s? Are you seeing the ones? Yesterday I saw 1111 both in the afternoon and in the evening. Okay. It's like, what angel numbers are you seeing? How are they talking to you? If you want to look for a great site for angel numbers, I use Sacred Scribes, and there's lots of different meanings to the angel numbers. So I really am a huge fan of pulling out my pendulum. So if you're new to the spiritual process, I really encourage you to get a pendulum because there are lots of different energies out there that are trying to sway you. I'm getting a yes. And you really want to make sure that you're connecting to divine light, okay? Because believe it or not, there are some energies out there that are trying to keep you from doing that. So let's look at the feminine energy. She is just really working hard to close this chapter. So we go from the 11 to the 10. We're really following the steps of nourishing ourselves and allowing things to happen. The biggest thing here with this card coming up is not to push yourself too hard. Okay, so I love that Capricorn has the head of the goat and the tail of the mermaid. So it's like it allows you to kind of sweep through those emotions, right? To kind of go ahead and go through those, but it also allows you to transfer that to land. And so, whatever is going on with you, just remember one thing: there's much more happening in the background. Look at all this in the background. So, even though you feel so focused, don't forget don't forget that your energy, in a lot of ways, is splintered as it's ending one cycle and beginning another, and you want to give attention to both. Okay, attention to both. And remember, a huge message right now is not to push yourself. We're literally seeing the masculine energy being highlighted here. Okay, so you really want to watch. There's an unfolding happening. It's important to let things unfold in their own time. That's the biggest message today, my friends. Um, let's see. Yes, your manifestation is coming. You're going to be cultivating something new, but every season has purpose. So here we are on the western side of the world in the winter. It's not the exact time to plow the fields and to plant and to get things going. Okay. Now, can you start indoors? And I love that. Can you plant the seeds indoors? Can you go within and discover which seeds you want to plant? Can you start spending some time and imagining what your garden looks like and arranging how the plants are going to be done? And look back at, how did I plant things last year and what did good in what place? Do you see? It's just a time to cultivate. It's a time to think about what you want to bring into manifestation. It's a time to, number two here, to collaborate, to find out what is in between these two cycles that you want to bring forward. Okay. So it really is a great time to go within. We've got a lot of the horns coming up here. And this is like referring to the antennae. We've got a lot going on. Uh, I just saw 14:44 on the clock. I can't make this stuff up. I love it. So 444 again coming up, which is all about divine timing. It's all about, these horns. They're illuminated and they're connected. The antennae, the crown. We have an activation going on that's really allowing us to tune in Tokyo. Yes, there's a transit happening, my friends. Okay. We've got the initiation here, number 55. We've got the double shift. All right. And it's just like this is where you really need to watch your vibration. The climate is changing, literally, figuratively, spiritually. Okay. And you probably are sensing this. There's this like fatigue that I see at the center here. And it's like, how can you get to the center and realize there are two vibrations that you can choose here? And what I'm seeing is that you can choose the vibration that everything is happening to you and that's causing the fatigue, or that it's just time to pull back. It's just time to pull back because you are the creator. You are the creator. Are you at the bottom of the funnel, or is the funnel coming from you? Do you see? There's a different vibration here. So allowing yourself to have grace through these transits. Of course, she's got the rainbow body. I'm saying she, could be he, she, but I'm saying she because we're on the left side of the ladder today. So it's all about keeping those chakras cleansed. It's all about following guidance on your chakras, moving to keep that root chakra open, moving, calling your power back to keep your solar plexus and your power intact. Remembering to have grace and to kind of take a moment to pull back before you react, setting your intentions. This is the climate, and this is how you affect the rest of the universe. This is truly very beautiful for our divine feminine energy and for our divine feminine. So let's see, we've got a 65, 67, number 13, number 4. I love it. So definitely working on a new structure. That's the numerology. Take time to nourish yourself. Please remember there is so much happening in the background. Allow yourself to collaborate with others. There's two sets of hands here. This is working with your guides. This is working with spirit. This is working with your family. This is working with your friends. This is really putting yourself in community. Okay? Beautiful messages for our feminine energy. Let's go ahead and see which angel wants to come in and assist you with this structure. I was telling you there's this illumination with Gabriel. I'm just going to do one shuffle here. In a minute, there's only 13 cards here. 13 cards because we're actually talking about a 13 chakra system. And so we're going to see lots of different information. We're probably going to see a chakra coming up for you. Opa. Ooh, cards are gone crazy. Sometimes it's hard to shuffle with less cards. All right, so let's go ahead. We're here. Yeah, Archangel Raphael's on the bottom. How can we get heart-centered? How can we allow this healing to happen? How can we finish out one cycle as we emerge into another? I love how he's got his hand on his heart, how he's pulling back and allowing, the flow of the fountain behind him, allowing the natural progression of all to unfold, staying centered, allowing the healing to come in, holding this with the left hand. So this is what we're receiving. Thank you, Archangel Raphael. But the angel that we are actually, oh, I just love her. Archangel Jophiel. Look at this. Do you see? This is the vibration that Archangel Jophiel wants you to be feeling in your power, in the spring, transforming. There's this swinging energy that I'm seeing here. It's just like everything There's just this huge vibration. The wind is blowing away all that all that no longer serves you. Okay, this is that healing of being at one with all, including the archangels. Archangel Jophiel is the archangel of beauty, and she is wanting to come forward for you to sink into your senses, see the beauty all around you. Imagine the wonder of the flutter of the butterfly. Allow yourself to smell the sweet smells of flowers. You might want to add some fresh flowers. Make your favorite meal and really focus on your smell and what you're hearing, putting on music that makes you feel good. This is really immersing yourself into those arts, really pulling back and allowing your heart to guide you, right? So, such a beautiful message from Archangel Jophiel and Archangel Raphael for our feminine energy. Thank you, angels. Let's go ahead to the right side. We've got the Mahabharata. What actions are you taking? Well, you're working on your expertise. We're taking some time to look at ourselves and create this new structure. This is that shift with that fool's energy into the newness. Okay? There's something that you're working on. I feel it so much. Look at the crown. We've been talking a lot about the crown today. Using the advice from Archangel Jophiel, it's like, yes, you have made a lot of things happen. But we're not focusing on making it happen. We're focusing on divine inspiration. And this is what I love here. He's got his left hand up and he's capturing an inspiration, a download. Something is coming through. This is what we want to catch. Okay? This is what we want to catch with our sword of truth. The truth. What is this inspiration that's coming? Oh, beautiful. Watch out for trickster energy. Make sure it's yours and not others. This is going to come through in the message later on today. It's like there's no need to push yourself. There's no deadline. There's no timeline. It's all within you. So if you're looking outside, and I'm also getting a message here, ensuring that any energies that you are actually hooking up to 22:22 on the clock. Hello, message here. Those of you that are building something new, ensure, there's this mirror image here, these trickster energies. What can you learn with these energies? And how can you use your own insights to know that these energies are for you? Okay. So, this is really what a message, as we're seeing a lot of masculine energy jumping out here, which, happens in the Mahabharata. This is all about that healing, the nectar of the gods. Okay. And notice on the left, we've got the shift happening to the feminine. We've got a new structure and coming into the masculine. This is what I'm seeing. It's leading you to your nectar. You've just got to pick up this lantern and walk forward. Okay. Sorry, honey. I can't do anything about it. Ask your sister to help my daughter cut herself. Okay. So it's like the lantern is here to take you on a new path, to take you on a quest. Allow yourself to follow and look at it's within. It's within you. All right. Beautiful messages. The masculine energy for all those, we talk a lot about feminine, we talk a lot about masculine. Feminine energy is the energy of receiving. Okay. The masculine energy is the energy of doing. Right. And when you are in your power, you have so much potential. When you combine your skill set, okay, with your bow is your skill set, and with the potential of your actions, it is unbelievable what you can make happen. Look at this. We're getting the one. Okay. So we're moving into that fool's energy. And this is an exciting time to move into that fool's energy because the potential is the largest at that time. Keep your heart open. That's what I'm hearing here. Archangel Raphael is looking at me on the left. Keep your heart open because the moment you decide that something is something, well, then it becomes that. That's how powerful you are. The moment you decide what is, it is. So keep your heart open so that you can see what is beyond the limits that you may be putting out upon yourself by forcing. This is why this ladder is coming up. We're talking about inspired action. Okay? Again, the nectar of the gods is coming forward. All right. Did I already cut? I think I did. All right. So we're going to be reading that because I already cut. This is for you. Okay. First card. What are you getting here? Okay. We get actually this is building on a card we got the other day. So this is a vibration of 11. There's an alignment here. It's time to walk, look at with caution, but with confidence actually. Walk with confidence, staying heart centered. Seeing the green here. Make sure, cloak yourself, working with your team, really kind of, do you see she's got her necklace on? We see her abs here. Her chakras are really in alignment as she's walking forward in balance, leaving the shadows behind, leaving the fog, and walking forward to see what's coming next. Just beautiful. We've got the ego here, number 24. So we have 29 and then 20. First, we had 29 and 24. And this is definitely talking about the shift to the masculine energy, relying on our laurels, doing what we do. And sometimes we keep doing the same thing without realizing it's really not for our highest good. So there's this, I'm just going to say it. There's like this arrogance about this card. It's like, look at me, look what I'm doing. Again, this is the message. We are not creating a structure on the outside, we're creating a structure on the inside. This is about going within. This is about really, and this is the vibration that I'm feeling here. It's not an arrogance. He's literally just waiting for to take action. He's just waiting for the feminine to pass it over. And this is what we're being called for today. All right. It's not a good time to take new actions. It's not a good time to start new projects, but that doesn't mean you can't go within and really walk towards what's in front of you and really start clearing out the details, really start developing what you want to see. How do I want to feel when this happens? Okay. So, really taking the time, especially with this Mercury retrograde, really taking the time to pull back until January 18th, and you'll see the numerology is going to fall in line with this. The readings are going to fall in line with this. All right. For right now, just dance. Just dance with the energy. Just go with what you feel. Stay in balance. Allowing yourself, look at this, is literally talking what we're talking about today. All right. You'll know when to go up the next step. All right. You'll literally know. And as it's talking a lot about the root chakra too. Okay. So it's like keeping yourself in step, knowing that sometimes it feels like we're taking a back step, but that's what we need to create the dance, to create the artistry of what's in front of us. Okay. Don't be in such a rush. It's just the overall theme today. And I'm feeling some heat actually. The desires. How can we, and this is the flip. How can we how can we go into something like this with our relationships? How can we really focus on, our divine counterparts and really discover one another from a different vantage point? Wow. Real is what I'm feeling. So, but I love how she's got her, okay, she's facing us. So like that's me. She's got her right hand ready. It's like, look at this is the crossover. She's literally touching her left hand to her right. And this is the overall message we're building on yesterday. It's like as we take the climb, don't just climb to get to the top. That's not the point. The point is to enjoy the journey and not just enjoy the journey, but to discover the wisdom along the way on your individuality, on your purpose, on your mission. I love that I said that at 30 at 30 minutes on the dot. 30000. Spirit is coming in to let you know it's time to find the higher heart, the unconditional love. It's time to take a moment to pause before you climb up these stairs. It's time to reflect on everything around you, the sights, the sounds, the smells. How can you allow many of you that will find this as we had Archangel Raphael, allowing that higher heart, allowing the higher heart, for those who have been in the heart activation, really taking the time to pull back and really understand that you've been through so much. Wow, thank you, Archangel. It's a beautiful card. And the doves allowing peace to your actions, really pulling back at this point, okay? It's fine. Now, does that mean you shouldn't do anything and sit on the couch and watch movies? I mean, heck, if you feel called to do that, there is no judgment here, okay? Because we are doing the healing to lead to that nectar of the gods. That was what was on bottom, so that you can step into your power. This is beautiful. And look at that's that 19 I keep talking about. This is what's bringing us to the end of one cycle and starting another. Before I reveal our angel, I said I was going to read the nectar, okay? Because there is just something there for us. Let's pull it out. All right, so let me pull this back out. Amrita. Similar to the Greek ambrosia, amrita is a divine beverage, a nectar from ancient India. It was said to confer immortality upon those who consumed it. Samyurdra Menthanata. Okay, just so you know, I'm really bad at these Indian names. I'm going to try. Samyurda, or the ocean churning. Okay, let's see. It is said that confer immortality upon those who consume it. The ocean churning mentioned in the Mahabharata describes how the gods are cursed by an enraged sage and lose their immortality. But those who drank the potion literally could not die. It was said that upon consuming this nectar, one body glows with the qualities of a god. This card indicates accessing the fountain of life, the fountain of youth, the immortality of spirit, the elixir of life and vitality. You may bestow with vigor, rejuvenation, spiritual ascension, and youthfulness of your spirit and soul. Attaining a higher level of knowledge and power, experiencing harmony, feeling enlightened. A project you are working on may be infused with new vigor. You may develop a deepening awareness of emotion, triumph, and joy. It could signify a transition to a higher plane, a new dimension, offering the potential of fulfillment of your goals and your dreams. How beautiful is this? Like literally the nectar of the gods coming forward. And I loved how when we saw the card for Raphael, we saw the fountain in the background and really staying heart centered. So it's like this takes time as you dig into your treasure chest to find your way. Okay. So, all right. Now, with that being said, the angel that wants to come forward, Archangel Zachiel. Okay. So, what this is letting you know is there's a lot of healing that's happening right now. It's a time to pull back, allow purification, allow yourself, this is associated with the violet flame. So, it's like this purification process as we undo one cycle. So, it's like, this is like the age of the Pisces, okay? Like this is long epoch. There's a lot to really transmute still for many of us. Okay? But this is what leads you to your goal, to the alchemy, is really allowing yourself to follow your guidance, follow your inspirations, taking action when prompted. Okay? And right now he's not doing that. He's pulling back and he's plugging into this energy within him that to transmute the energy that's around. And that's actually what this card is all about. It's about the violet flame. It's about the burning of the fields to prepare to be plowed, to plant the seeds. You see, it's all connected. And Archangel Shamuel coming in with Archangel Zachiel is letting you know that, you know, to really take your time. There's no rush. Sink into those senses. Allow yourself to be guided up these stairs. Don't run. It's about the journey, it's about what you discover along the way. And for sure, there is a discovery happening here. Okay. So this was a beautiful message for today's daily insight. Happy New Year. May you be safe tonight if you're celebrating. And, just really think about the it's not just a celebration of, going over a new year. This is a celebration of going into a whole new structure. And this is available to all of us who, you know, discover the insight here. Okay. So allow yourself to be led. All right. Happy New Year. May you have a lot of rejuvenation over this weekend. May you pull back and really sink into those senses and find the joy of life all around you. Many blessings. Take care.